Hi guys, I hope everybody is doing good and we will begin up the live session in just about a minute, letting everybody join in. So I hope everybody has got some good results. And anyways, I'm here for the ones who haven't and who are planning to write in May. So I'm anyways here. So we will all discuss together and have a roadmap. And as usual, I'm going to be there till the last minute guidance or videos flash up. So I hope all that is there as part of this. So yeah, first of all, on that note, congratulations to all of you who have cleared the exam. If you're watching this now, or you whenever you are getting a chance to watch this, so and those of you who are finding out the roadmap on what to do with respect to uh, the May 22 exams, because there is a compulsory conversion from old to new syllabus. So how do we go about that? And as usual, the common question right after every results is that are there any amendments that are really going to be affecting me, because that's a genuine doubt of every student, that what amendments that they are going to study, because they've already studied something in the past. Now you have to make some amends to that, learn again something new. That's a little bit of a tension for everybody. So anyways, without giving much of those tensions and all that, let me just give you all the basics or essentials that are required for what you are up to for the May 22. Now first let's talk about those people who haven't cleared the old syllabus, because you guys have to compulsorily convert. Oh, of course, there is nothing to really worry if you haven't cleared, because maybe uh, that old syllabus is not meant for you. Just leave it like that on that note, and give it a fresh try on the new syllabus, as the name suggests, something new. So for the compulsory conversion part, now it's important that you try and understand, you know you have to make certain additional checks and balances with respect to subjects like EIS, because that's completely new. There are a lot of concepts. Maybe some of the concepts may resemble with what you studied in IT, but that has a lot of change. But with respect to audit and SM, you are on a pretty comfortable note. Okay, so all this is there. Uh, okay. Hi, sir. I'm Manohar. Cleared my group 2 because of you. No, no, no. I didn't write your exam. Manohar, that's so kind of you to tell me about your success. But yes, you definitely have to take credit. You don't have to attribute it to me. And I appreciate you coming here and sharing this. Thank you so much. And that will obviously motivate our followers, subscribers, by whatever name they call, because a lot of them look up to you now, and since you have made that point, they understand the importance of what revision sessions that we put up. And this time, guys, again, I'm planning a lot of revision sessions. Yeah, so uh, we will probably do the Master Companies Act revision from 139 to 148. That video has now become a couple of attempts old, and of course there are lots of people who are still watching that. But I think we should go ahead and do a live this time, plus a few more live revisions which generally people have asked, and maybe we will do this time those standards that we generally didn't cover. So apart from the existing playlists which are already talking about revision series, we'll try and do something new. Okay, so all that is coming up. You can stay tuned on that, but for now I would quickly want to talk about what are some of the things that the old syllabus people have to do. So the conversion, if you have to get from conversion from the IPCC to Inter, now if you have already qualified group 1, Okay, if you have already qualified group 1, then the last paper which talks about FM, that is not needed to be written again. So if you're group 1 qualified under the inter, all you need to do is to write only 3 papers, okay, of advanced accounting, auditing, and EIS and SM. So I do have an idea about many students who have exemptions also here. Okay, so yeah, 1 second, Anand, let me just finish this. I will take all your doubts, guys. Please hold on. Now, when it comes to only these 3 papers, I know a lot of people who have exemption in advanced accounts, or maybe sometimes exemption in audit, or very rarely exemption in ITSM. Now, the fact that you can claim the exemption in advanced accounting or auditing or ITSM still continues. So, if any of you have an exemption, if you just write the other 2 papers, it is enough. And this sort of a setting where you're writing only 3 papers, this is called as a unit 10. Okay, so I hope many of you understand how this unit 10 works. Okay, so unit 10 is about the other 3 subjects other than financial management for group 1 passed outs in the old syllabus. This is already in vogue. Many people have converted in the last attempt itself, and they have written this unit 10 in the pattern. Many of them have even claimed exemptions of advanced accounting, wrote only audit, EIS-SM, and even passed that. So please do not take any tension about it. Now the roadmap is only about preparing for the gaps. Now what are the big gaps? Yes, compared to, okay, let's do a old versus new syllabus comparison. Okay, now guys, if you have not qualified group 1 not qualified, obviously you have to write all 8 papers. There is nothing to think in that. Okay, so if you have qualified group 1 pending with group 2, which majority of our followers have been always, talking about even in the last attempt, and since I deal with 2 subjects in group 2, most of my subscribers and followers are those people who are from those subjects, and many of them are those left with group 2. Now some people have problems with articleship. I will just deal that after I finish here. So old versus new, if you really look at the comparison, uh, few changes. Okay, first I'm talking about those subjects where few changes are there. That means which are manageable amount of changes, and they exist in advanced accounting, because it's not like everything that you studied in advanced accounting in the old syllabus is redundant. No, I won't say that. Okay, so there is everything of old syllabus that you can pick up, plus you can as well. Okay, the few changes, first thing that I can say is in advanced accounting, the differential chapters you can pick up, and you can just practice those, study those, get the knowledge of those. However, but when it comes to audit, yes, there are only few changes in auditing. I may not be able to give you chapter wise clarity on advanced accounting, but with respect to audit, I can do that. In audit, what are the changes? If you see, you studied EDP audit. Now that EDP audit takes a shape as audit in computerized environment, which is chapter 6 in the new syllabus. And then there is chapter 12, which is on audit of banks, that you haven't studied in IPCC. And then there is one part of chapter number 13, special audits. In that you have cooperative society audit, which you have not studied. So broadly, these are something that are absolutely new for an old syllabus student in the auditing paper. Plus, of course, a couple of amendments. Now you did company auditors report order 2016, but whether you are in a new syllabus or old syllabus, Caro 2020 is applicable. This we talk in the part of amendments. Okay, so really comparing old syllabus to new, chapter 6, 12 and 13, that only cooperative society is part. is the real change when it comes to this. And do we have anything else with respect to audit? I don't see much of that. Okay, then let me take you through strategic management. Again, very few changes. Okay, when it comes to chapter 1 of the old syllabus, business environment, that is not there. So straight away there goes with a little realignment in syllabus. Okay, I will straightforward say that 90% of the strategic management, means strategic management doesn't really change guys as a concept, but only the way new concepts have been introduced, a few here and there, something has been deleted. Yeah, that way if you look at it, yes, I will not want to break down topic wise, because you have TQM Six Sigma in the last chapter that has been removed in the new syllabus. A new concept called strategic audit has been added. So like this, if you really ask me what is the extra content that I have to prepare for, is 10% difference between old and new. That's all. That 10 is also a higher side that I'm talking about. I am not talking about exact number there. Okay, so this 10% whatever I'm talking is something very manageable. If you sit for like what, 6 to 8 hours, not more than that, you can wrap this up. Now guys, the main idea of doing this live session is to first clear all your attention. So if you are an old syllabus student who failed, I think you have to leave that there itself. Now you anyway have to write new, so just stay focused, try and understand what you're supposed to do, then of course you can take this call, and this piece is very important. Now for the last attempt also, I have been helping people with respect to these two, because I don't deal in advanced account, you guys know that. So auditing these three chapters, and SM, what are changes, we have separately been tracking this and taking care of this. Now when it comes to big changes, so as I'm splitting this into two, you have seen few changes. The big changes part is completely, I'm associating it to EIS. Okay, or let me take it up here and write for you, EIS. This is a full 50 marks, but maybe few concepts what you studied in information technology are here. Okay, I don't deny that, like a few concepts from information system concepts. Okay, and then a small insight on cloud computing and grid computing. Okay, a few small insights on BPA, like that. Something that you studied in IT are definitely here, I won't say that, but you know what that is, 20%. Rest, I will say EIS, if you really ask me to put that number, 85% is new. And when I say 85% is new, this piece I am going by saying 85% is new compared to IT. Okay, in comparison to the old syllabus IT, literally 85% is new when it comes to this piece alone. Okay, so let me just shrink myself. Yeah, so ma, this is a reality. Okay, so if you are really supposed to be taking any things on your head, then that is about how do you cover EIS. Okay, because the other two that you see next to me, they both are pretty much something that you can handle. Okay, so if there is anybody who is willing to do something with respect to classes or whatsoever in the next few days, you have to work around EIS. And why? Because the syllabus is for 50 marks, I can say it is vast, because there are only 5 chapters, but it is going to take roughly around 60 to 65 hours. That's my regular class duration. Okay, and I suggest all of you, for the first time who are doing EIS, to please, and in an open forum I'm saying this, you can take any classes that you feel comfortable, but I suggest you not to do self study, on that one reason, because if you have been repeating this mistake in the past, that you are repeating this ITSM failure, and especially for all those, I know so many people like that, ma, which is exactly why I'm taking that little bit of liberty, and within a little bit of concern on that, and with no two thoughts, and on live and on open forum, anybody's class that you feel convenient with, you are free to go ahead with that. Take that, because in any case you will not be able to finish EIS smoothly on your own. I am not challenging on this one. As a friendly word of caution, I'm saying, if you take it as a challenge and look, I will show you or prove it to you, please. I am not in that race. I don't want you to do all that. If you are capable of doing it and you believe that, I am more than happy that if you can do it. Okay, but you know, i'll I told this so many times to my students in class and also those who ask me, instead of repeatedly paying the exam fees, you consider a little more on investment in terms of a good class. Take it. Okay, because if you don't take once and try it out once, twice, third, and then with what happened in the past, with all that stigma unnecessarily, if you try to push yourself, and you know what sort of a negativity surrounds EIS. I don't know if any of my current batch or any of my current batch, live batch students, if you're watching this, please tell the whole set of people who are watching this that how neatly and smoothly EIS is. So please take this topic off your head that it's a difficult subject. Ma, there is nothing which is, as the word that I keep constantly using in my class, something mind bending or that you can't understand. What you need is literal patience. And if you over the next 30 days dedicate 2 hours a day, 60 to 70 hours, if you can pull off in the next 30 days, that is by end of March, you will still be done with that complete preparation. Of course, I understand you have other things to work on also, so please make sure. That's a word of caution. If you are having different plans, I would definitely not want to disturb, but this is what the old syllabus students really have to focus on. So I think you have the clarity right now with you. The few changes or a manageable number of changes are there in advanced accounts, auditing, and strategic management. Now, also it depends on your comfort and time zone, that if you want to do audit or SM again, like if you really feel that I can manage one subject in the morning, one subject in the evening, you can do that. If you want to take advanced accounts again and practice because you don't have an exemption of sorts, you can do that. The convenience is yours. Okay, but the fact that you need to understand the subject is not substitutable. You have to understand the subject, and I repeat that statement for EIS, because you can't start a fresh set of new attempts from here on in the new syllabus also. Okay, so if you take that as an offense, I'm sorry to say that, but if you have dragged it till now in the old syllabus, just don't do that mistake in the new one. Okay, so with that, I basically conclude this discussion of Group 1 qualifieds, Group 2 pending, converting from old to new, having or not having exemptions in any one of the subject, what you're supposed to do. So that is the end of part 1 of what I wanted to come and tell you here. Let me see if there are any questions. Okay. Hi sir, why are you not on you active on YouTube? Because I'm active elsewhere in the classes. Okay, so yeah, but now I will be active on YouTube. Uh, you want to meet? Huh? Good. You have to text me on Telegram. I will tell you if there is a possibility. Do conversion person write the same subjects of old? I think that was completely answered. Now, Anand, if you heard me in the last few minutes, that is what I was talking about. Siddhant, you can text me on either Telegram or Instagram on the ID that's on your screen. We will. Okay, any marathon for CA Inter? Marathon. Okay. Mar, already in my playlist, if you are a new viewer on the playlist, we have three separate playlists, one for audit, one for EIS, and one for SM, covering the whole syllabus. Right? There is no one single marathon video on that. I don't kind of somehow uh, believe in that, but still, if you want, probably we might do a lot of things. Yeah. Harshal, hi. Lavanya, hello, hello, hello. Uh, Ankit, Ankit, unit 10 is a combination of the three subjects that you see on screen. Yeah. The unit 10 eliminates FM and economics. Okay. So that you will be able to write only advanced accounting, audit, and strategic management. Now that you're saying that you're a group 1 pass out. The block of these three subjects is called unit 10, which you have to select while filling the exam form. Okay. What are you doing with? Okay. Ankit, I think that answers your question. Prakash, yeah, I think that. Uh, Tell me about conversion procedure. Ma, you got to log into your SSP portal and do that, right? You got to follow the guidelines released by institute. There is a clean and neat procedure. Like, are you asking me about what happens after conversion or how to do that? If it's how to do that, then just get on the institute website, get into your SSP portal. It gives you all the detail. Okay, Naveen, you can text on the ID that's on your screen, either on Instagram or Telegram. Our team will help you with all the details. Okay. FIBA, there is already 5 quick revision videos of EIS. A playlist is lined up, ma. Neat and clean. It's already there. Okay, so I don't want to keep everybody waiting. I think you can just go there and check. Only few amendments are there to those videos, and that will come in a separate video. Now, for everybody who is writing, who has written new syllabus, okay, new syllabus in December 21. Okay, who has written that? And I will boldly write here, couldn't qualify. That's not a real problem, so I won't run away from speaking about that. So new syllabus December 21, couldn't qualify. You are now writing May 2022 again. No shame in that. What is the shame is if you're not preparing for it. If you've already decided that you're doing May 22, now let me talk about amendments. The word is very famous, right? Let's even call it changes, anything, but our circuit is very obsessed with the word amendments, because ideally the word amendments is kind of something associated with law. But okay, amendments in audit. If you really see what are amendments in audit, first one, Caro 2016 now becomes Caro 2020. And guys, if you're a first timer watching this, I mean like a first timer writing in May 22, just uh, bye. It's better you right now drop away and start focusing on your preparation. I will come up with a clear line of preparation video separately, because this is not of any your interest, because you guys are anyway taught the whole story with the amendments and all that. So don't listen to all this and get confused. So if anybody is writing May 22 for the first time, that is after your foundation, and this is the first time that you're writing May 22, I will see you later in my other videos. So you guys can really quit, because unnecessarily I don't want you to get confused of anything. Okay. So Caro 2016 is not there, ma. Caro 2020 is only there for you. And the second amendment or second space where you need to pick up is section 143, subsection 3. And in place of the last clause, that is J. So there is a change here in terms of the last point, that is the rule. So rule 11, which talks about other matters prescribed. So that rule 11 has been amended and a point has been added. And I guess I will do a video that explains you this rule 11. I think I'll post it on YouTube very soon. So there is no much of a thing. It's like a like what, 15-20 minute thing. If you can really catch up that video on our YouTube channel, I think that should help you with that amendment. From 2016 to 2020, what are the changes and how you have to upgrade yourself with respect to that? I will also do a video on that. Maybe we will post these two videos back to back, one after the other, and add it to the audit playlist. So this piece, I think I can help you with and take care with no difficulty. Okay, because there is no much of a thing to do. But when it comes to amendments in EIS, okay, so actually speaking, if you really see any big amendments, no, some terminological changes have been made. Okay, broadly if you see chapter 3, okay, in chapter 3, there are changes in managerial controls. I don't know if you really have studied this in the past, okay. And then in audit of, okay, also managerial controls and application controls. There have been changes in both these, definitely. And audit of application controls, there has been some change in that. In chapter 4, okay, a concept of blockchain is introduced. Small concept, but yeah, 3-4 pages, but talks about 20 minutes, half an hour time again. And a small definition of e-rupee is inserted. So if you compare your last November material or December material versus the May 22 material, broadly this will be the changes that you will see in you know the May 22 material, plus a set of few changes here and there, small ones. I'm just going to call them as others because they are there, but I don't want to list down and waste your time right now. So these are something that has to be covered. Now how quickly will I do a video on these with explanation? um I don't have to, like kind of tell you that there'll be one video of sorts. But yeah, in one of our revision sessions or in one of those days, I will definitely cover these also. If not for the entire context, at least the version changes. So with respect to that, I guess people will be able to easily understand. So if you are a new syllabus person who couldn't qualify and you're writing May 22 again, these are what you're supposed to be bothered about in my subject, okay. And yeah, so Bhuvi, did I miss your comment or what? Yeah, while yes, so yeah, Ankit, you're getting some help, and yeah, Shanti, right. So guys, if you have any queries with respect to what I've explained, now you can post. Otherwise, this is what I wanted to initially say, and then don't wait for auspicious occasions. Please start off your preparation. Tomorrow's a Monday, great day, good day. Don't wait for anything else. Old syllabus to new syllabus, conversions at the earliest. If you are doing so, that's good because you will not overtax yourself later. You can do that quick. I mean, like, you should be able to finish off that process in the next 1 2 3 days. That's what should be your target. I mean, of course, there are some people who have been asking me, I didn't qualify old syllabus from quite some time. Do you think I should write new syllabus and all that? Ma, please don't ask anybody, not me alone. Please don't ask anybody. Nobody can take decisions on your behalf. And asking such questions, they will tell you their own suggestions. So maybe if you don't want to get an answer immediately, give it a thought, think slowly, patiently, and then you only take a call and decide whether you want to convert in the new system and write or not, okay. And those who have failed the new syllabus, first time, second time, whatever be it, if you couldn't qualify, I don't think that should be a problem. I always tell you, I mean, like, failure is a part of the story, but it's not a nice part of the story, but yes, they are still a part of the story. So back up, buckle up, and do something well. And this also can be considered our arrival back on YouTube. I've been, yes, literally, like some of you said, yes, we are on a break. I am on a break rather for a lot of time from YouTube for obvious reasons. I had classes, I had so many other commitments. So yes, uh, now I think I will try and at least, if not for twice like past, at least I will come live once in a week or in quick time, wherein we can at least come catch up quickly, discuss, keep you posted, updated, and most importantly, keep motivating you with what is required for the roadmap of May 22. We will also discuss paper patterns, presentations. If the RTP releases, we will do that. And yeah, so throughout May, I mean, like throughout up till May, that's in March, April, and the last minute guidance that I do one day before the exam. Till then, I hope I will be there with you. So right now on this today, I just want to clarify these two things because everybody is bothered about only these right now. So old syllabus to new, I've addressed you, and new syllabus who failed out and who want to write again in May 22. Right now, what you see on screen are the changes in audit and EIS-SM. Very easy to manage, nothing to panic, everything is under control. Please find out what are the changes, if there are any, in accounting and financial management economics, because I didn't really keep a track of or make track of that. So yeah, How to study consistently? You just have to draw a plan and stick to that. How to study consistently is a very personal thing, because I don't know what individual challenges you have, so I might not be able to answer that question from your perspective. But if you want to study consistently, that's what I do. Make a plan, put things on paper, and start marking when I finish, so that will give you a perspective of how much you have done, how much you have not. And you have to start building daily targets. It's not like a broad subject target and put tick in the index alone. Daily target, like today this is what I'm targeting in each subject, and have you done that? And until you do that, you gotta not like go back and rest. So if you bring in that kind of a commitment, it will be difficult in the first few days, because you have and the quick it is for you to bring out that stigma of failure. It will be there, the fact that I failed and I couldn't clear the exam, will I clear it next time? All these thoughts will cross your mind. But that's what makes you a tough person, and eventually you see a lot of chartered accountants who have qualified with multiple number of attempts. Their grit and commitment is so hard, and which is exactly why they survive in today's market. Okay, so you need to have that courage command to say that yes, and own up. You only went wrong, no, you failed, so own up. Yes, I did this mistake in the past, so I should not do this again. Have a little bit of fear and faith in you. First of all, that fear about I should not repeat my mistake again, and a faith that yes, I can do this better than what I did last time. With those two, I think you have a clear roadmap. Think starting, like, though I'm discounting one day in Feb, starting March 1st, you have clear 2.5 months, even if you're writing group 1. And many of us who are the like people who are having only group 2 pending, you still have a little more additional time of a week, so you solid have time. And yes, I do have some questions from people who are in the articleship zone. Ma, it is tough, I understand, I won't deny that. Sir, I'm going from like 9 to 6 to the office, what should I do? You gotta buckle up. Okay, get up early, work late in the night, either of this, or some part in the morning, some part in the evening. I know so many people who are working from 9:30 to 6:30, or even 9 to 6, or they start from home at 8. So you don't have a choice. You have chosen to join articleship. You can't keep one group pending like that and do the articleship, or you can't keep articleship pending till you clear this group. So you have to kind of strike a balance, and that balance comes only by a little extra hard work. So early mornings, late nights, that's your time. Sleep at your client's place if you can. Okay, I'm just joking on that, but like I said, that's what you can do. Don't lose motivation. And the way you approach is the real killer. I will not blame only you for that, because I know you are tired. I can easily say that get up early and study and stay up late. I know how painful it is to do that, because I take class early morning every day and I work late up night, so it takes a toll on the body. It's not that easy, and for somebody who's more concerned about what will happen to them, will definitely not be able to do that. And it's more of training your mind and all that. But in this short time, first train your mind, then bring it in groove, and then do the syllabus. It's tough, I understand all that, but I can't give you a better solution. You have only those 2 slots. Okay, so pull it off. Maybe you can make quick revision sessions, or like I said, put up so many videos are there on YouTube. Maybe listen to some time in the break time. Maybe take a lunch time off. Finish one chapter by just listening to that. You can do all of that. Okay, that is the only quick solution that I can give you. Maybe like you want to pull off one hour or half an hour lunchtime. Definitely you will have. So maybe plug in some earphones and listen to a half an hour or 45-minute revision video. You have so many videos which revise the subject in like 10 hours, 15 hours, if not for the whole stretch or marathon. Pick up chapter wise, area wise. There are a lot of, you can, if you see our playlist, I've lined up like that. Maybe go there, listen. You have ways. All you need to do is to find out. Okay, and one more positive comment coming up there from Yokesh. Ganesh, cleared your second group. Okay, that's very good to listen there. Many congratulations. 139 and all subject pass. Can I apply for re-verification? Sashidhar, I don't think that margin suggests that it will work. I mean, choice is yours end of the day, but I don't think so. 11 marks is a margin, that something that happens in today's time with double checks, digital correction and all that. But still, If you really want to give a try, it's your thing. I won't stop you. Uh, that's it, guys. If any of you have any more specific queries, I'm here for a minute. Throw it up quickly. And I mean, like, whoever is watching this, if you believe that this will help any of your friends because they are in a dilemma, I think many of them are. And some people are kind, they're asking me queries about their friends also. So if you're really bothered and concerned for your friends, we share this video because they might have not come live or not watched, they've not even known me. There were so many people who texted me this morning also saying that we never know you. One of my friend told about you now. So good friendship is pretty fine. uh there are no crash courses that I used to take in the past, but now I've not doing that idea because I can finish a crash course, but with this mixed set of people, uh, if you already know the subject, it's better that you read it by yourself one more time. Maybe take help of revision videos. My revision videos here, chapter wise, are as good as a crash course. You can probably watch it once. Maybe if you have the time, watch it twice. Okay, so. If you really are willing to pull off time, then I'm saying instead of putting 30 hours on a crash course, put 60 hours on a full course, get the complete grip, and make sure that you won't do anything wrong. Or stick to the revision videos which have 10 hours or 12 hours of duration, do them twice, grab confidence. But I'm kind of, like, in the name of crash course, I don't know what will be fed to you. And please refrain from getting to one more thing for everybody, guys. Don't waste your time thinking on what should I do for MCQs, solving MCQs. If I solve MCQs, I'll get my 30 marks and pass. Leave all that behind. Focus on the concept. Concept will any day get you marks. Okay. This attempt I had students from various sections in like 70s, 80s in audit, 80s in EIS-SM. I think I don't have better words to say. I am not saying because somebody got you should get. I'm saying it's possible. So if you can think of it, yeah, I think makes sense. Okay. So yes, I do will stay in touch with you guys. So uh yes, ma Bhavani, I will try and be more available on YouTube for sure. Yeah. All right. So on that note, Kranti cleared group 2 help of revision. Very good. Many congratulations, Kranti. That is something nice. And anyways, it's so good to see a lot of you come back here and tell us that you have passed. A few of you have told that today. Very good. Once again, guys, before I wind up, congratulations to all of you who have cleared, and those of you who are writing May 22. All I'm saying is I am with you and I will be with you throughout till May 22. I will catch up with you guys in my next live session. Thank you. Good night. If any of you have any queries, you can text us on Instagram or on Telegram. Either me or my team, whoever can answer you at the earliest, will do so and help you with all your queries. Okay. Have a good night, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.